Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo Sports. I already booted the game up like 5 or 10 minutes ago and I'm a bit lazy today. I've a couple of days off and I wouldn't say mesmerized, but just passively staring at all the escapes locations that the game throws at me. And the little learning moments like these. The 305 brake introduced in 1980. Something I would have never thought to check out for myself. When was the Peugeot 305 released? Cool day, Tommaso Pantera. Sometimes I really wonder whether it are in-game models or whether it's actually just a photo. Like here, it's probably the in-game car, but it's really post-processing is applied probably to have it mesh in better with the background pic. I find this, by the way, also a pretty cool car. Probably built in quite high production numbers and therefore not that expensive, but I really think it could be quite an underappreciated car. Pretty cool one. Anyways, let's continue with where I left off in the campaign somewhere. Oh yeah, we were in the Cobra doing the America Cup, I guess. We're going to Interlagos, pretty cool circuits. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Come on, Cobra. Put your venom into it. Not even sure whether a Cobra has venom. Holy shit. Better start braking. Holy shit, I have to brake early. This car is pretty fun because it really is not understeery. It's more the back that slides out as it should. Pretty enjoyable car. The brakes are not that good, but that's to be expected of such an old beast. Here we go. See you later, Mustang. Oops. A lot of low-end grunts. My brakes are worse than the AI. Holy shit. Can I still make it out of here? Let's try. It's pretty funny how often the AI actually messes up in this game. Right, I have to get some. Again, the AI messing up in that Corvette. I have to regain some places. Here we go. Woohoo! Is this 1, 2, 3? Is this place 1, 2, 3? God damn it. Then there's really some rubber banding going on. They really waited for me while I was reversed on the track. Cannot imagine that is number 1 already. Is it that easy? Oops. Here we go. Oops. My bad. Quite an enjoyable track, I must say. I have to really take care not to go wide here, because there is some bad camber in the runoff. Oops. Holy shit, that was close. Here we go. No more kidding around. There's actually one track that I'm really missing in this game. Of course, we already got a lot of cool tracks with Spa added this week. But that's Laguna Seca. Really would like to throw the cobra around in its natural habitat. Corner, because you think it's really tight, but you can actually carry quite some speed in that corner, as opposed to this one and this one. I must say that the physics in GT Sport, they have improved, in the sense that normally cars were, in my experience, really understeery, and this car really feels like it has a backhand. Like it's actually on 4 wheels instead of... Yeah, it's hard to explain, but it feels better than before. It feels more sim-like a bit. Really feels like you're drifting on 4 wheels instead of only seeing the screen move left and right. Alright, that was it. A lot of babbling from my side. Let's watch a little bit of replay. Cool car, cool track. Allowing me the opportunity to pour some tea. And also to see what happened in that corner where I got like flipped around. I actually also would like to try out other cars, like the Corvette C7 in yellow. But I will cling to the Cobra for now, because otherwise I would never really get into a car. It will only be like one race per car, and that's... I really have to feel the intricacies a bit. This is where I got flipped around of each car. So I hope there will simply be enough races to to experiment with other cars, which I'm sure there are. But I am almost tempted to take out the Corvette now, but I won't. I will try to get better acquainted even with the Cobra as it is. The thing is, I always really like the Corvette sound. This was close to the wall, or was that the next round? Ah, it's the next round. Right, this is a bit like the corner. Not really. It reminded me a bit of Laguna Seca, the first downhill left-hander after start finish. It's also a bit reminiscent to the corkscrew, actually, that corner here in Interlagos. Yes, I'm starting to really appreciate the game after all. It really took, like, I don't know, 100 hours of racing. I really was disappointed with it from the start at release, but more and more I'm getting into it. Alright, let's get on to the next event or race. Being Sainte-Croix. I really don't know that track that well. Also, the problem is every corner in this track, in my view, looks a bit like the other ones, so it's really hard to distinguish them from each other and to know really where to go around it on the edge, like where you can really keep the power on and where you can brake late. I have no clue. I'm really guesstimating this track all the time, but hopefully practice makes perfect. Here we go. Alright, again, carrying a lot of speeds and bad brakes. Cool, that car to the left also having really bad, unstable handling, like a true 70s muscle car. Oops, sorry, my bad. Pushed him into the wall accidentally. Also the low power, low rev torque. Which is impressive in this car. Cool cars in front. Vipers, Corvettes, and a Mustang. Oops, sorry, my bad. Don't mind me. This won't be a clean race, I'm afraid. No idea how fast we're going. Feels pretty fast. It's also pretty weird that this car should not have like ABS, but I have no problem whatsoever with wheels locking up. let's see who's quicker. The Cobra. Very nice. Here we go. No more kidding around, peoples. Too bad I can not really like spin the back end out. It's more like sliding the back end out. But you cannot really like spin the wheels and do donuts. I think you hardly ever could do donuts in Gran Turismo. Except maybe in the 80s rough Yellowbird Porsche. That one had like a lot of oversteer, and I do think you could maybe do donuts in it, but I'm not sure. If there's any car where you should be able to do donuts, I guess it's this car. Maybe we can check it out later. Ah, it's only one left. Right, let's check out if we can do donuts in this car. Start. I think at the next corner there's like a bit of room to check it out. Back over here. By the way, it's also really bad that there's no like clutch in this game. Here, this is what I mean. This is typically, and that's actually not a good thing, typically Gran Turismo. Simply will not allow you to do anything of like a burnout. That's like in the physics. As soon as your steering wheel is at an angle, you have like way less power. That's why you also always need to have your steering wheel straight as soon as possible. You cannot do burnouts, and that's really like a big omission in this game. This is in that sense, it's really not realistic at all. It's not a driving simulator at all. It's like you're not free to mess about yourself. You are somewhat ordered to go along on the train tracks, so to say. Just follow the train, and then it feels like you're really driving a car. But do anything out of the paved ground, like trying to do a burnout or trying to run some donuts, and it simply stops you in your track. Even on the grass, I think. Maybe the grass is a little bit easier. Let's check it out. And also let's check out if I smash the handbrake, what happens. So now, and handbrake. Ah, that's actually new, that we can do a full 360. Normally it would go to 90 degrees slide, and then it would magically revert back into the opposite direction, back to the correct driving direction, so not finishing the whole 360. So that's good. That's at least one good thing that we can do. Now this is what I mean with that weird backward slide. But it seems it is possible if you have enough speeds again not. Maybe over the grass. Alright, one more time. Maybe I need a bit more speed. Alright, whatever. Trying to do some out of the ordinary movements. It doesn't really work. Compared to, for instance, Project Cars 2 or Assetto Corsa, where you can really do like donuts and burnouts, whatever you want. Anyways, completed this one. Let's check. Each game simply has its strengths and weaknesses. This is certainly a weak point in the Gran Turismo series. But the attention to details and the tracks and used to be the car roster are definitely high points in the Gran Turismo series. And also like the real love for cars vibe, and also the innocent fun vibe with the jazzy music and stuff. Of course, all those latter elements were way more present in the previous installments of the series, and way less so in this one. But it is what it is. Times are changing. Anyways, here we go. Cool car, the Trans Am. Really cool addition to the car roster. Alright, again, I have no idea where I have to go. God damn it. Beautiful vista in the background. Cool track, by the way, this. But also the viewing distance is quite impressive. Man, this is a cool track, or a cool environment. Another Cobra in American flag colors. Man, everybody is screwing it up. Holy shit, I really don't recognize this layout. But it's a cool track anyways. Very cool track, I must say. Holy shit, there's a car all the way in front still. Let's try to catch him. Chopper overhead. Beautiful sky. HDR doing its thing. Too late on the brakes. Barely made it. Alright, Viper. You're mine. If it is a Viper. Or is it a Corvette? I think it's a Viper. And again, I must say, amazing track. Like height differences, fast corners, slow corners, beautiful vistas. Very cool. Both spinning out. Rombbb Bakery. Holy shit, almost spun out. And now I am spinning out. Pretty weird for a bakery to sponsor a racing circuit. Maybe like a wholesale bakery or something. Very cool combination of corners. I'm really like braking way too much everywhere. Because I'm expecting a corner like this to pop up. This was probably it. Yes, alright, let's already over the 25-minute marker for the episode. But let's watch one left of replays. Because this is a pretty cool trick, I guess. Very cool shot. This almost looked like real life. That shot. I do think it's a bit unrealistic how fast this Cobra is compared to the modern cars, but again, in imagine that they want to give the player like a feeling of performance. Anyways, guys, hitting the 25-minute marker, we'll do the rest of the 3 races in the Stars and Stripes event in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, a share, or maybe even subscribe. Hope to see you in the next one. And for the meantime, do keep on gaming. See you later.